Monday, and more as they say, two is company, three's a crowd. But what do you call these four folks, Mindy?
Wow, beautiful Monday! Yeah!
Yeah.
Love it.
Plentiful Monday, whatever. So anyway, we have two amazing guests as always have in the show.
Today is a special day. We
Yeah.
have two special guests, Liza Fong and Ivan Choi. Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, it is another glorious day in Southern California, Mindy. I feel like summer is already here. Birds are chirping and the sky is blue. What do you got to say to that?
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
exactly.
Especially we have beautiful Liza Fong today.
Wow. It's my
Dr.
pleasure.
Liza Fong.
Dr. Liza
And of
Fong.
course, who do we have over here?
Dr. Ivan Choi.
That's right.
Yes, the famous Ivan Choi. We can't miss
A
him.
doctor
Emphasis
of-
on doctor.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so Liza from San Francisco.
Yes.
The current AREAA president from San Francisco visiting us today. What a special.
Yeah, I'm so honored to be here today. You know, I've got Elsa, Mindy, and I'm so honored Charles Escrow Tuesday. My goodness, he's everywhere. He is so well known. He's a icon.
That's right, but what's more important is we are right here. We are in also in the company of greatness, Mr. Ivan Choi.
That is great,
That's
Mr.
right.
Ivan Choi.
He was the former
Welcome.
2014 national chair for AREAA.
It's a
Also.
long time ago, but thank you.
That's right, a long time ago. Well, how was the real estate market back then? It was kind of bubbling up, right?
It was on its way up, nothing like it is today, but it was improving.
Well, we all have in common not only AREAA, but of course the real estate business. And Mindy here is the owner of the largest Vietnamese-owned real estate company here in Little Saigon. So, I mean, we usually have one of your agents here, but perhaps maybe Liza.
Right, so Liza, I heard that you have license in California, Oregon, and also in Vegas. How did you do that?
Well, not Vegas yet, but getting really close. I've
Okay.
gotten myself. I just gotta take my test. I'm actually licensed in Washington.
Oh, Washington. Wow.
So yeah,
Amazing.
started in.
And you're also a doctor.
Right.
So, share with us about,
Oh my goodness. So back in the days, I went to school. Yep. And I went to college, and I found a career that was in naturopathic medicine. So I went to college, and I graduated, and then I went to naturopathic school, which is called NCNM. It's located in Portland, Oregon, and from there I went to school another 4 years. Came out, worked with one of my friends that has a clinic. And from there, I was like, wow, this is a lot of work. I love helping people. I was like, is there another way to, help people?
right.
And I actually found that real estate was something amazing that I could help people utilize my language skills, being able to speak Mandarin and Cantonese. I was able to develop a different niche in the market because I started in Oregon because I'm from Oregon originally. And it's been amazing. So my journey led me to California.
That's how we have things in common.
Yeah.
Helping people. That's great.
Yeah, I thought that you would have just stayed a doctor so you could write your own prescriptions to yourself.
Oh no, I don't need to get high or anything.
This
I'm
is
already
very
high on
interesting to
life
me
already.
Because I would have thought Liza was just about money and dollar signs, but
No.
No,
very interesting.
thank
Liza
you.
Fong.
Thank you. I really do
You're
enjoy
actually a nice person.
What, nice person.
Nice
From Ivan
person.
Choi, I take that as a compliment to
You
your
are
heart.
money
Oh my gosh.
grubbing, just looking people up and down based on their car or their
Oh, no.
outfit or the jewelry.
He's just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding, everybody.
Thank-
That's not how life is.
Well, what we all have in
Not
common,
coming
though,
across.
is that we like to give back. And of course,
Exactly.
we're all dedicated for the API and the Asian American Homeownership Initiative that AREAA does do. So, but you were just kind of a BOD, a member, realtor, and suddenly you're the president of the San Francisco
Yeah.
chapter.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Holy moly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Too bad it's kind of the COVID year, right? But it's going to be opening up a little bit. Anything planned later on this year for
Yes.
live in-person events?
Yes, well, thank you for asking. We are going to have a golf tournament that's going to be on July 26th. We've got more details to follow, so make sure to tune in and check out the RF form And you can always ask Mindy, Ivan, or Charles, because they're all going to come down, right?
We all are your
Yes.
family.
We
We're
are
going
all
up.
committed. Yeah.
Yes,
Going
they're all
up,
committed.
not coming down.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops, sorry. Going up.
It is only a few months away too. So, but I mean, 2020 was such a crazy year. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, the business of real estate and finance and lending that's associated with it didn't really do that bad, did it? I mean, at the beginning we thought, hey, what is going to happen? Everything's shutting down. But it did really well. How did you get through 2020?
Well, you know what? 2020 was actually quite interesting. It was a time to basically reflect and see what we could do in the business. And actually in 2020 is when we actually formulated a group. So Harvey Young and I, we put a team together. It's called Connect Realty and Associates. And from there, it's been great because we're able to leverage off each other and slowly building that team. So it's been great. It's just
Awesome.
usually did everything by myself. I'm kind of a control freak in some sense. Like I like things perfect, and so that's being able to kind of let go a little bit and allow more people to help.
So did the AREAA leadership help you grow? Because a lot of people, as control freaks as we are in real estate, right? We want everything to be done right, and we usually don't rely on anybody else but ourselves. But here you are, you're with a team, a board of directors, and you got to start learning to delegate and
Yes.
to quarterback, right? So
That's correct.
it's a great way to learn. How's that been going?
So being the AREAA president for San Francisco Peninsula chapter, it's a big role, and never thought I would, take on this position. But it was a challenge that I wanted to do because it's out of my comfort zone. I'm usually really in the background. I really enjoy helping people, but I really found passion in this organization because they give back, tenfold. Like people like you, Ivan, Charles, that you guys take time out of your day, helping the AAPI community, fighting homeowner sustainability. It's another voice in the community that really is passionate about helping people, and I'm about really helping people. And this gives me an opportunity to, be in the spotlight, which I'm usually in the background, to really come out and be a voice and help our organization.
The reluctant volunteer, the dream model person to become a leader at AREAA, right?
Actually, when I
That's
first
right.
know about Liza, I think you are a very lively person. Being around you always fun and smiling and dancing. I think you sit in like the spotlight more than the background. So this is the right position, and we're glad that we have the leadership from Liza.
So are we going to start to dance now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are we dancing? I'm not sure about that.
Maybe in a later
need to
episode.
practice.
That's right. That's right. Well, besides dancing and things, is there any other interests that we may not know about? Dr. Liza Fong.
Well, I want to say I'm kind of more of a tomboy. I love sports, so basketball, volleyball, tennis, like just mostly all sports. I'm not the best at it, but I really enjoy playing.
Is that
those
you
kind of
just
sports.
being modest, or are you really the champion of all time?
Oh no, I'm
Probably.
not. No, definitely.
Liza's pretty competitive. I have a funny feeling she's the champion.
Why, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. But yeah, I really enjoy that. I like to be in shape or try to stay in shape and whatnot. So physical fitness has always been part of my lifestyle. So,
What about contact sports versus individual sports? Which do you prefer?
gosh, if I could do contact sport, that was so fun. If I
She
learned how
likes
to.
kicking butt. That's right.
Yeah, that's
what I
right.
thought.
Thank you.
Mindy says lively, I say competitive.
I do love sports.
I say spunky. I don't know.
Mm.
Just like I said, an Energizer bunny that is just always pleasant to be around with. I mean, do you even have a bad day, or do you even get mad?
Well, if
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
that's
mad, if I get mad, I don't really know if I really show it because I do want to see smiles on people's faces. I feel like I want to have that effect. I like to give that energy, or I feel like I feed off people's energy, and I want them to be happy because being happy, I feel like you're taking less energy. Being sad, it takes a lot of energy, and
Right.
why be angry or
And
upset
then
at
influence
something?
around people
Right,
around you.
right,
Yeah, that's
right.
so good, right?
Right, exactly.
So you've
Really?
never in your own mind, ever in your lifetime, had images of yourself pummeling somebody?
I'll keep that to myself.
Maybe Jim Park.
Oh, Jim
Just
Park.
kidding.
You
We
call
all
that
love
Jim
Jim
Park?
Park.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Well, you know, real estate being such a high rejection business, you almost have to build in, you know, positivity almost overcompensate one, right? Because, I mean, if you take everything personally in our business, you're not going to last very long at all, are you?
No, I really have a lot of patience too. So, being in medicine and whatnot, you hear people's, you know, if their frustrations or
Depressed.
whatnot, and you know, you just really have to be listening. So, same thing as real estate, like the clientele, you have to listen to what they want and not, you know, be upset because what their needs are is, you know, you try to have to direct them.
Right.
Like what they, you know, if they're looking at 5 different areas, let's kind of focus them down on a specific, what are you looking for, how much, you know, you really need, you know, that much, like that area, are you really looking in that area, you know, just kind of.
Do you ever give a little medical advice as well as real estate advice at the same time?
Well, I'm not practicing at all, so
Oh,
I can't take
okay.
that.
I
I will
guess
refer
that's a
you
no.
to a licensed practitioner that will be, you know, in the holistic naturopathic realm.
Okay.
So that's how. Both
Yeah.
actually
So it's just
combine
real
both,
estate.
don't you?
Yeah, just real estate. Can't be prescribing anything or anything like that. I
Darn.
can definitely connect you to the right person. Ivan
Darn.
Choi.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to ask for a prescription from somebody else.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Fine.
So you are from the north, right? You know, how often when you come down to OC, do you see the difference in the market, you know, value and activities from there and here?
Oh gosh, NorCal is actually pretty crazy in regards to single family homes. It's just the market is pretty hot over there, and a lot of the people that are not living necessarily in San Francisco, they're moving outskirts because people are working from home, you know, whatnot. So they're moving out to like Concord, going to like Sacramento, like just outskirts a little
So
bit.
it's
Just so there's
Concord.
more like there's more
Affordable.
space. The price you'll get a lot more, but the prices are up because of that competition that people are fighting for. Because COVID, you need your space, so you need your you know, you need your own office, and if you have a family, you need to be away because you need to be able to work in your office and whatnot. So space is really valuable, and outdoor space.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot more movement in the Bay Area where people are moving to Lake Tahoe, or maybe they're moving.
That is correct.
Because in the tech world, they're all going to, you know, Austin and various
Yeah.
other places. Where in
Texas,
LA,
right?
I don't see as much flight from Los Angeles out to the other. I mean, there is, I'm sure, but it doesn't seem as much like there is because, I mean, you know, a mid-60s single-family home in San Jose is $1,500 a square foot.
Oh yeah.
Where here, even in a very hot market property, it doesn't really exceed much more than $700, $800 a square foot at most. So, I mean, the prices over there are almost double for the same.
That
And
is
it
correct.
used to be until like the mid-90s, it was about the same. You know, a nice neighborhood in, you know, Silicon Valley is about the same as a nice neighborhood in LA. But I don't know what happened. Probably jobs, right?
Yeah, jobs, tech, the tech company. You're right. There's a lot of people relocating into the Texas area just because there's, you know.
Well, the techie thing to us. I mean, even if they move down here, and if someone from St. Francis was in San Francisco
Right.
moves down to Arcadia, well, I mean, that's like a 50% discount, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Definitely. St. Francis is
the
quite
news and conversations with people, usually, you know, a lot of people bring up relocation,
Well,
but, you know, we can't lose sight of the second homes. A lot of people are just simply buying second homes.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people that just have money, they're going out to buy additional homes or not
Mhm.
because they don't want to stay in the hotel. They just
And especially with values rapidly increasing in some markets, affordable markets, and so people just, you know, go out and
Vegas
second
is
home.
one of them. It's the inventory is quite low out there. So
Oh, so pandemic happening, you know, the creating the market's crazier than year before.
no, it's
Wow.
everybody's been busier than ever. Lenders they've done more business in the time of the last few months than they've ever done in the entire year that they're doing business in. So it's been pretty amazing.
How have you been coping with, you know, those 29, you know, offers that don't get accepted, but that one does? You know, 30 offers on one property, pretty meaningful more. And you have maybe on the 5th or 7th offer, that first-time home buyer's like, this is just crazy. I've got 25% down. I got a good job. I got a, just below 800 FICO score. I can't even get even close to it.
No, you're right. I've actually been working with a lot of first-time home buyers right now, and we write the offers. We kind of educate them,
Right.
regards to contingency, non-contingency. We just really need to have them understand. But once they start getting the feel of getting rejected, we check with the agents and whatever, trying to make the offer the best as we can. But if our buyer is limited in certain parts, we would let them know that your chances are going to be somewhat slim, but you have to know the consequences.
Yeah, you have to
when
manage
you-
the expectations.
Exactly.
You don't want to overpromise and underdeliver.
That's-
Seems to
that's
happen
right.
a lot, Charles.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
So you are licensed in local state like that. What is the difference between the area that you went, Oregon, Washington,
The market, as
the
in
North, California, South?
well, the price points are definitely going to be a little bit different, but a lot of the markets right now, they're going up in price points. Oregon's like 300 something, Vegas is also 300 something, like the average. But there's obviously really high price points and low price point, but that's overall in that particular area. But in offers that we're writing over 50 to 75,000
Even
above.
even in those
Yes,
states.
yes, and we lost quite a few. I did a couple in Washington. We just wrote offers, and we finally got accepted on one of our offers, and we just closed actually yesterday. So it's like, yeah, thank you. And then that's great. One thing is nice is that if you're in new construction, we just closed a few. 3 of them, the whole family bought 1, 2, 3. So that closed like 3 days ago. But it's like it's nice because if it's new construction, you don't have to necessarily fight for somebody. You just have to be on a waiting list, or you go in, you find a place. There's not necessarily multiple offers for a particular unit. So new construction is great.
Awesome. Wow, how did you handle that?
Huh?
Being all over and then able to close so many transactions.
That's why I got leverage. I've got my partner in crime, Harvey Young.
So that's why
and
she
then I've
became
got
a president.
everything,
Yeah.
I have a
personally
little bit of
can't give her
time.
vitamins.
Yeah.
That
And
she describes herself.
Yeah.
Vitamin smile, right?
Yeah. I'm always happy. I try to be at least.
Yeah, it's amazing. Always see the very high energy and very always up there, happy. That's why I said you're so lively and lovely.
Is that the way you are at home, or is it a completely different person?
Let me think about this. No, I'm pretty good.
You're pretty lively
I-
even at home. So before you're going to fall asleep,
Oh yeah, I'm like this the whole
Jumping
time, and I'm
jacks.
like, I gotta go to
Yeah.
sleep. Okay,
okay.
then I'm gonna sleep. Yes, yeah.
See, that's how Liza is. It's amazing. To be around her always, right, Charles?
No, like I said, does she ever get mad? Does she ever frown within, a few seconds? Never seen it, but, that's just, that takes energy too, right? And that's why you got it, so.
That's why she's a good dancer.
As
We
they
need to make her
say,
dance later.
No, I'm not a
Next
really
show.
good dancer at all, but I do love music. I like to listen to music. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, amazing.
Well, we've got a lot of things coming here, or coming up, at least in 2021. There's been a lot of, unfortunately, issues with Asian hate crimes and things, especially in Northern California and San
Yes.
Francisco and stuff. I know your chapter has been instrumental, with the chapters in the Bay Area of AREAA, helping out that cause and getting it out there. What have you guys been doing lately?
Well, we were just actually at a rally and a march just about a few weeks ago, and in regards to that, it was amazing. We got a bunch of our AREAA chapter members together. We made posters. We stayed up quite late, and we did the march because I really feel like we need to be voicing our opinions and showing that we're supporting all Asians and just stop the hate. I mean, it's not just Asian. We're all humans, and I believe in that. We should be treating everybody with respect. We're all here on Earth for a reason, but we're, to help people, not to create chaos.
Oh, right.
And it's really, and me being an American-born Chinese, basically I'm probably second generation, and I mean, just imagine these people, my mom or my dad, out there getting hurt, and it's just, devastating. It just pains to see that, and I see all these videos, and I'm just like, I don't understand how somebody can actually go and hit somebody, or just it's just
Especially
it just-
elderly,
it just-
right?
yeah, and it's
That is.
and you're taking advantage of somebody that's is not as strong as you. Pick up somebody on your own size, or just don't even do it. I don't even know why that they have so much hate. If they need help, let us know. Maybe we can get you the help that you need.
Right.
Some people's had a tough childhood. We've all had a tough childhood, I'm sure. Being Asian, we were brought up a
We
little
go
bit
through a lot,
differently, and it makes us more resilient. But we also show that our family cares for us, and they're just making us stronger. So.
Isn't that great, Ivan, that actually it's being voiced out and people are being made aware of it? It doesn't mean you have to disrupt traffic and throw hate against it, just to make the awareness that these things are happening, because traditionally Asian Americans and Asian people in general just kind of keep quiet, don't want to be bothered to make a fuss. But
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But like most things in life, there's always, double-edged sword. Just like you said, on the positive side, there's a lot more awareness in the community speaking out. But on the flip side, we're also getting a chance to see all over again exactly how many people are still very ignorant and just completely insensitive to what's going on. I mean, to what Liza's mentioning about videos, I mean, you see we have so many news videos and surveillance videos of Asian elder, some, they could be our parents, getting brutally attacked, some
terrible.
dying, and yet we still have people in this country that think nothing of it.
or just stand by and watch it happen.
That's right.
Don't want to be bothered. It's not my
right.
fight. Well, it's everybody's fight.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think I was brought up also not saying anything, don't cause any trouble, just put your head down, just, let them do their, do what they do and just move on with your life because it's not affecting you. But I feel like we need to all stand up, being Asian, and that we're all here on Earth, to survive. I mean, I don't understand why you have to do something so, violent to somebody else.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I could certainly use some coffee right now. What do you guys think?
Boba tea, come on! I'm in Orange County. We're gonna
All
get
right,
some good
Jones.
bubble tea.
Well, it is, we're pretty much well into the second quarter of 2021. I mean, at one point we're going to have to stop talking about 2020 because it's going to be far in the past. Thankfully,
Almost.
almost everyone's getting vaccinated or getting vaccinated soon. And I mean, restaurants are opening up down here at indoor seating. And it's never going to be back to normal, right? But what do you see in 2021 that you're going to have to make adjustments for, or have you already made that?
In regards to our real estate, we're going to be able to do actually more meetings per month. More face-to-face meetings, maybe a little bit less Zoom. We've been doing FaceTime and whatnot with our clients. With our AREAA chapter, we're going to be able to host events probably more in person. We're going to limit the number of people, but we're going to be able to get that face-to-face contact,
Right.
being able to see each other. I think that's really important to actually see somebody as opposed to just a video. It's more meaningful too.
Anything to plug yourself? Dr. Liza Fong, www.lizafong.com realty?
So basically, connectrealtyassociates.com. We're over. We've got our website that's also being finalized, so that's going to be in the works. But we'll get you that soon enough. What else? Pretty much come to our golf tournament. It's going to be July 26th, and more details to follow. Contact these guys or me.
Sounds good.
That's right. And if there's anything you guys need, of course, in Northern California, Dr. Liza Fong, any
Las
financial.
Vegas and Oregon.
That's
Las
right.
Vegas
Yeah, in
and
Oregon,
Washington.
Washington, and Las Vegas. So make sure you contact me. I can speak Cantonese and Mandarin.
There's
English
the
or
ultimate plug
Chinglish.
right there.
There we go.
Finally came out.
Ain't it
Yeah.
The English, yes.
Yeah.
But of course, here we are at the HPT Studios with none other than Mindy here, who's the
Yeah.
broker of record
Beautiful.
and the co-founder or founders. So we're just happy and glad that we are here at the studios and able to host these amazing
Yeah,
guests.
such an honor to have you, Liza Fong, and Ivan Joy, and Charles to be here with us, sharing a great story every week. Thank you so much. It's
Such an honor to be here. So thank you so much for having me.
All right,
I
well,
love your place, Mindy.
I know, I
Amazing place.
do. I
This
do.
place is always here for you all.
Thank
All
you.
right. I'd like to stay overnight.
yeah, pull up
think
a
we have a
sleeping
bed.
bag.
My place is kind of not this comfortable.
Well,
Love it.
anyway, thank you, Liza, and thank you, Ivan, for being a guest co-host, and of course, Mindy.
Thanks, Charles, too.
That's a wrap for Mindy's Manic Monday. Join us next week where we'll have more amazing guests. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye.